acted on one big thing, and that was to get Brexit done. After the absolutely catastrophic failure of Theresa May, they're coming fourth in the European elections, their worst result in the 200 years of their history, and they realised they had to sort Brexit. Now, we're in these negotiations, we're entering an absolutely crucial few weeks. Yep, we left politically the Union on the 31st of January at 11 p.m, but we are still in the single market, we're still in the customs union, we're still being adjudged by the European Court, we're still paying money, and we're still effectively members in all but name. So we have to sort out this transition period, and many of us very passionately do not want that to be extended into 2021 or 2022. Yeah. Is not a happy man. Now, I know Barnier pretty well, normally very, very cool. Part of the reason for that was he always had the upper hand over a weak, ineffectual Foreign Office who really were these negotiations, that the British now have the upper hand. One reason he is angry, and I perhaps understand, is much of what was in that withdrawal agreement, which Boris Johnson called oven ready, actually was awful. And what the British are doing is saying, look, you know, they're picking selectively from some of the wording that they want. So Barnier's got a slight point in that we have kind of changed our tack from that evening in October when Boris Johnson signed it. But we are acting as a true sovereign nation. And today there is a letter to Michel Barnier sent by the UK's chief negotiator, David Frost. And one thing I like about this, it's out there, it's published, it's open, it's transparent. That's good. And he goes through sector by sector, fisheries, etc. You know, he points out that you know, free trade agreements such as the ones you've done with Canada or Japan would suit us. A fisheries deal such as the one you've done with Norway would suit us. On financial services, he says to Barnier that the EU's market access offer on financial services is even less than you've tabled thus far with Australia and New Zealand. He really doesn't pull his punches. Your text contains novel and unbalanced proposals. And he finishes up at the end of the letter saying, what is on offer is not a fair free trade relationship between close economic partners, but a relatively low-quality trade agreement coming with unprecedented EU oversight of our laws and institutions. And all I can say about what David Frost is saying and doing at this moment in time is 10 out of 10. Keep running for the line. Make them know that of course we'll leave on a WTO Australia type arrangement. Of course we're taking back control of our waters. Of course we're going to stop paying them money. Of course we're going to become an independent country. And if you stick with that, I think they'll probably cave. And if they don't cave, any downside difficulty that is caused by leaving without a specific agreement will be far, far outweighed by the risk of staying inside something that increasingly looks like a sinking ship. And the row between Italy and Germany is one that is not going to go away in a hurry. We got off the train at the right moment. Back to the blame game. Back